And Dan Christensen will go away from the pole in the 71D to his outside in car number 150. That is Susie Roy. Row number 2, we're going to find the 08 of Chris Ferguson alongside of him in car number 21C. That is Jake the Snake Clancy. Row number 3, we're going to find the 102 of Derek Kreideman alongside of him in car number 28. That's Chris Zirin. Chris Zirin in car number 28. Row number 4 is going to find Tyler Parker in the 8T alongside of him in car number 6. That is Jeremy Coulter. Slated to go is the 38 of Jared Herberson. Alongside of him will be Mike Evans in car number 11. Final row inside we'll find the 73 of Nicole Austin along with the 13 of Jeremy Bilo. That's your starting lineup. Set to go green. Off of corner number 4, Dan Christensen and Susie Roy will bring him down to the green flag. Green flag is out. We are off and running. Bringing it into turns 1 and 2. Christensen moves up into the race lead. Watch for Jared Herberson at the back of the field. Him and Jeremy Coulter splitting Mike Evans down the back chute, and they're stacking him up in turn number 3 rather. And Tyler Parker goes around right in front of Susie Roy and Jared Herberson. Jacob Clancy also sneaks through. Caution flag is out with 1 in the books. Well, in any event, we're going back under the green flag with 1 in the books. 14 to go. Dan Christensen leads the way. Green flag back out. And I'll tell you what, Chris Ferguson made the big pass on the top side of the speedway. He goes to the race lead, although Jacob Clancy digs down low. 3 wide down the back chute. This could get ugly, but it doesn't. They straighten it out to 2x2 as they motor down the front straightaway. Look out, tightening it up. 3 wide again down the front chute. Jared Herberson muscles his way through, and Chris Ferguson finally runs out of real estate in corner number 2 as they bring it back on the backstretch, but he loses a lot of racetrack out there. But Jacob Clancy in control, the green tractor number 21 out of Inverary, Ontario, making his way into turns 1 and 2 of the race lead. Derek Kreideman, veteran here in the street stock ranks as well, pulls it up to the 2 spot as we got a car around in turn number 4. That is Jeremy Bilo in the number 13. So yellow flag will fly here at lap number 3. Green flag set to come back out here. 3 complete, 12 to go. Jacob Clancy, the race leader. Veteran Derek Kreideman, he's tired of chasing these kids around. He got beat by Jared Herberson last week, and he's not going to get beat by Jacob Clancy tonight, he says. He goes to the high side of the racetrack, but Jacob's going to fight back on the bottom 2x2 as they hit turn number 3. Clancy's going to drive it deep into turns 3 and 4, and they are close out there, but Derek Kreideman takes away the race lead down the front chute. Clancy still second, followed by Jared Herberson, who's charged all the way through this field from 11th starting spot. He is now 3rd. Chris Zirin is 4th. And how about this return by Jeremy Coulter, completing the top 5 as they work it up off of turn number 4. And Chris Zirin, I'll tell you what a piece of driving there. He just about caught that implement tire down in turn number 4, but he's able to collect it up. He sets back there in 4th as Derek Kreideman driving away down into turn number 3. 21 of Clancy, followed by Herberson in that 38J. The 28 of Chris Zirin. Jeremy Coulter is 5th, followed by the 71 of Dan Christensen, along with the 11 of Mike Evans, 8 of Tyler Parker. We got a car stopped in between turns 3 and 4. It's Susie Roy in the number 150. Caution flag is on the field. Green flag back to the field. We're back underway. Into turn number 1 they go. The 102 of Kreideman leads the way. Him and Jacob Clancy make contact on the back chute as the 102 of Kreideman does a full 360. Everybody keeps on going. We're still under green. And Clancy keeps the race lead and all that. Chris Zirin now 2nd. 11 of Mike Evans has now cracked the top 3, albeit for a moment. Here comes Jared Herberson right back after him. Takes away the 3rd spot as they head up into turns 3 and 4 and down the front straightaway. Halfway home, 8 in and 7 to go.
Clancy continues to lead over Zirin. The 28 of Jared Herberson is trying to pull away from Mike Evans and close in on that lead duo. Evans continues in 4th with Jeremy Coulter 5th. Derek Kreideman, after his spin on the backstretch, which we kept green, is back up to 6th and looking to move ahead. And Jeremy Bilo goes for a ride off of turn 4. Nate shows him green, and Zirin takes the lead over Herbison, Evans, and Kreiderman now up to fourth, already getting around Jeremy Coulter. And passing Evans for the third spot is Kreiderman. 5 laps to go this time by as Chris Zirin leads Jared Herbison and Derek Kreiderman. Tyler Parker in the 8T looking underneath of Jeremy Coulter for that number 5 spot, and side by side off of turn 4 for that number 5 position. And they have Mike Evans right in front of them too. That's almost a 3-car as Jeremy Coulter goes off turn 2. He's going to keep going and rejoin the field. We stay under green as Zirin continues to lead this one over Jared Herbison and Derek Kreiderman. Evans and Parker fourth and fifth right now. And Christensen, sideways off at turn 2, hangs on to it. Jacob Clancy looking to the outside, trying to move into that number 6 spot. 2 laps to go right now for Zirin. And Jacob Clancy to the outside of Christensen for that number 6 spot. One lap to go for the 28 of Chris Zirin. 38 Jay Herbison second. 102 of Kreiderman continues in third. 4th spot, Parker still trying to find a way around Mike Evans, and he's looking to the bottom, but right now they're coming off turn 4, and checkered flag is waving for Chris Zirin in the 28. 38J of Jared Herbison second. Third will be the 102 of Derek Kreiderman.